Are you tired of your summons getting killed almost immediately when you bring them into the fight? Are you tired of constantly blowing them up because they cannot take a beating longer than 2 seconds? Are you a summoner at all, or are you just trying to put your hands on literally everything you can possibly find? Well, this video is for you. Hello there folks, I am Ocandersis, and today I'm going to tell you how to get the secret rugged trait, which is an invaluable trait if you're playing the summoner class, as it literally doubles the HP of your minions when maxed out. And in the process you'll also obtain a quite powerful amulet, which will extend your mod duration by 50%. Everything starts here in the Forgotten Field. Exploring these reddish lamps, you'll inevitably come across this guy, which is trapped inside a root nexus. Now, before you start blasting, beware that this guy might die. I mean, I don't know for certain, but if you over your reticle over him, it turns red, so I assumed you can shot him, and I purposefully shot away from him, because I knew that if he died, it would probably stay that way, and I don't know about you, but I like my NPC breathing. Instead, talk to him, and he will tell you a bunch of things, none of which is really important, to be honest, for us, at least. But it will definitely give you some insights on how it came into be parts of the strawberry pulsing goo wall behind him. Or actually, I could tell you, so you can skip his dialogue. And listen, I know that I just said that it's not important, but do you know what's important for real? YouTube that wants at least 3 minutes of watch time per video, or is getting this thing pushed down into the abyss of the never seen deepest darkness that will never ever see the glimpse of light of the day ever again. So bear with me, okay? Thank you. So, our guy. As you may be aware, looking all over the place, Root came into Yesha, like it's no surprise, right? And when these particular root nexus opened and root monstrosities started to pouring out like orange juice, this guy had the brilliant idea to fling himself at the thing in order to become a literal seal to prevent the root from spreading. And believe it or not, it worked for this particular nexus. Too bad for him that the roots are the way anyway, as there were being like probably another billion nexus opening all over the planet. See, told you it wasn't important. Anyway, as this is a root nexus, as soon as you even sneeze on the damn thing, enemies will start coming out like if you tossed a deer into a piranha infested water and rang the freaking dinner bell. Bullets will start flying, and as I told you before, you do not want to kill this guy. So what you want to do is not to shoot the root nexus from the front. What I recommend you to do is to shoot it on each of its sides to deal damage. You're gonna deal even more damage here than shooting it frontally. Can I say frontally? You know what, whatever, I'm just gonna leave it. You got me, right? The fight itself is pretty much straightforward. Kill everything that moves, exactly as you should already be accustomed to in this game. Depending on how much time you'll take to kill the Nexus, you'll have to deal with 3 or 4 waves of enemies, with a casual couple of elites thrown into the mix, but at the end of the day it's nothing too bad, right? Wrong. After you kill the damn thing, a boss will show up. And did you see those annoying guys that literally produce ice cream cones from their body, throwing them all over the place? Those kind of elites? This one is one of them, but stronger. But also, not that stronger to pose a real challenge to the hunter that can prepare after all, as it literally took me 1 minute of fights to take it down, and I'm being generous here. Once dead, the event will be completed, and if you follow my guidance, the guy should, emphasis on should, still be alive. At this point, what you want to do is exactly what you do with any other NPC. Talk to him, get your rewards. It will thank you for freeing him and saving him, and it will reward you with the rugged trait. Again, this is a really good trait for summoners. Jokes aside, I am running Handler and the Summoner at the same time at this moment. This thing really makes a difference. You have no idea how longer my summons stay alive just because of this trait alone. Really good. However, he also has the Censer Amulet, which will give you 50% more mod duration in exchange of 15% higher mod cost. And if you are an avid mod user, this might just work for you. You need to exhaust its dialogue. And this is a task literally easier said than done, as this dude likes to talk. He's going to tell you the entire story of the Eternal Empress of the Pan up to this point, and she is called the Eternal Empress for a reason. This is the longest dialogue ever. Even Ocelot in MG4 talked less, and really with this I said everything here. Anyway, once you have pressed the skip button for the 50th billion time, it will finally reward you with the Censer Amulet. Was it worth it? I don't know. I just literally tossed it in my backpack and never looked back on the thing again, but hey, it's there if I need it. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, and you thought it was, and you appreciated it, why not showing me your appreciation by leaving a like on said video? It really goes a long way to help the channel. Also, if you're looking for more Remnant content, consider subscribing, because for now that we are in the early days of the game, I post a video on how to get awesome stuff almost every day. That's it for me today, and as always, I'll see you all in the next video. Ocan's out.